What's up? What's up? You know what time it is, Frank Bay. Frank Bay Boxing, giving you the good boxing news. Lower Chilaquiles. Boxing will never leave you. Right, we got the Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios fight. What's up, Bulbus? What's up, Eric Gomez? Let's get to a little quick intro.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Frank Bay, talking that boxing biz, say your opinion, but you don't say it. What it is, you know that it's Frank Bay, popping that boxing biz, but you don't mean it. Frank Bay, Frank to the busy bay, that's right, you know that it's Frank Bay. Frank Bay, popping that boxing biz, say your opinion, but you
Damn, man, I'm sorry, man. I keep messing up. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel stupid. Sometimes I don't know, man. I just get excited. Sorry about that, man. Damn. Damn. I was cooking too, man. Shit. Ryan will become a star again and they will hate the attention. They will eyes on him. Frank, you're on mute. Yeah, I just figured it out. I was playing the clip in the video. But yeah, man, Mario Barrios, is there buzz for this fight? You know, I'm showing the TikTok video, Ryan Garcia cooking. It looks like an AI model. I don't know what kind of dance he's doing. But that's Ryan for you, right? Nestor from TV, so delusional, saying Davina Hanke is more popular than Ryan and that Ryan needs Haney to get attention. Look, man, these guys, they'll say whatever they need to say. I don't really listen to those type of people. You know, I just see it as BS. This is why Frank Bay does it. I do it because I truly believe I give you the real fresh boxing takes. You understand what I'm saying? Bless highly favored. When Ryan been in main events, Devin hasn't even evented since the Ryan fight. Nobody wants to see that guy. Look, man, Davina Hanke already said the ship sailed. That's what he said. These guys are bitches. Look, man, you gotta, you know, the Davina Hanke, Shakira Twitterson, Keisha Davis, these guys, Stanky Davis. Look, man, they're not gonna fight. They don't want to fight each other. They just cherry pick. We know what time it is, and they're all calling out Ryan Garcia. That's the crazy thing. But today's main focus is Ryan Garcia. Is this his last chance? Is this his last chance at boxing glory? Do you guys want to keep seeing Ryan Garcia? Because, you know, like Mexican boxing said, he said, you know, the reason I focus on Ryan is because I like seeing the tears of the haters. I mean, these guys are so mad at Ryan Garcia. They go all day, every day, bashing Ryan Garcia. He needs to win. I feel like this is his last chance. You know, he's getting a gift here. Ryan is definitely given, it is his last chance. Yeah, and he's been given a gift. We got to understand, you know, he lost to Rolly Romero. He did. You know, he popped dirty. I think, you know, I don't think he was on steroids. I don't think he was cheating. It most likely was contamination, but it did happen and we have to acknowledge it. But look, man, what I've always said, there's a reason why he gets these opportunities. You know, people, you're going to hear more and more he doesn't deserve it. Deserve has nothing to do with it. I don't know why people talk about deserve. When has deserved ever mattered? Have you ever been somewhere and somebody tried to say that if somebody deserves it or not. When in life has anything ever been fair and people got what they deserve? Right? Bad people, you wish they got what they deserved, and sometimes they get rich and famous. Good people, bad things happen to good people. Did they get what they deserve? We need to really reel back in that who deserves what. We don't live in a society where people get what they deserve. Oftentimes they get undeservingly, right? Wrong or right. If you're gonna enter clantority, you better back it up. Turkey giving Ryan an alley-oop slam dunk to get back to the front runner of the face of boxing. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, look, a lot of people are picking Davina Hanke. That's true too. Ryan being cringe there. When is he not? But like I've said, man, what I've always advocated, the reason I've advocated for Ryan Garcia is because he does bring the eyeballs and attention to the sport. These guys, look, Shakir Twitterson is calling him out. He wants to fight. They call him out for a reason. There's a reason. It's undeniable what that reason is. Salute Earl Stevens. That's right. Hit the like. Gotta hit the like, man. Subscribe, share if you're not already. We need to bring Frank Bay boxing back. You know what I'm saying? Make boxing great again. Tio was talking and he failed. So now it's the Shakir Twitterson era, supposedly. And it's cringe, man. It's cringy that they say it's the Shakir Twitterson era. Who's looking forward to the next Shakir Twitterson fight? Is anybody looking forward to that? Let me put a 1 in the chat if you can't wait for Shakir Twitterson to bless us again. And yeah, you're right. Bulbous catch weight should be banned. Yeah, and Shakir Twitterson's talking about he needs to fight at 144. Your boy Ennis is gonna duck Fundora. Pandora and Thurman has been announced, and they got the undercard. I will drop the link in a little bit, but I'm just gonna cook unless somebody really wants to cook with Frank Bizet. Ryan Bring is part of the appeal. People want to see him get Jake Paul, AJ style. Okay, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan is the last hope, man. They've been trying to give us the Floyd Mayweather, right? That's why they're calling it the Twitterson era, right? Because they want the next Floyd Mayweather. And you know what it is. It's the complexion, it's the style, the American slick style. That's what they want to propagate again, right? But they need the opposite. They need the De La Hoya. And Ryan fits the description, right? He fits the mold of what they've been looking for as far as De La Hoya. Because De La Hoya made Fraud Mayweather. Fraud Mayweather was probably in position of like where Shakir Twitterson is. Like, yeah, he's a boxing star, but he's not a superstar. It was De La Hoya that made Manny Pacquiao, and it was De La Hoya that made Fraud Mayweather. They said it was Fraud Mayweather, but it really wasn't. It was De La Hoya. He's the golden boy, tall, good looking, can fight. The pretty boy that can fight. You know what I'm saying? A Latino star that brings that fan base. And, Canelo took over after, from that Mexican star, the Latino fan base. They know what the biggest fan base in boxing is, right? And it's quite surprising that you don't see that represented in YouTube and on social media. Earl Stevens. Hey, Frank, how come nobody in mainstream is calling out Shakur when he's talking about catchweights? Because they want the Fraud Mayweather era. They get a pass, bro. In my Tio Senior voice. They're trying. That's what they want, bro. They want to push the because it sells, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, those type of stars. They want to push sneakers. They want to push rap music, bling bling. They think it's still 2010. They think it's still 2015. Oscar brought the bitches out. Ryan got teeny boppers. Oscar was a real fighter. That's the difference. He really came. He was good. Ryan Garcia is good, but he doesn't. He lacks the training. He lacks the dedication. Right. But Ryan, that's the thing, is Ryan is spilled milk. Ryan could have been something. I think he sold his ass to Stanky Davis. He sold his ass. And I kind of feel like if he beats Mario Barrios, he's going to sell his ass to Shakir Twitterson. So Look, I'm not on the Ryan Garcia bandwagon, but I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. Look, Ryan is the punching bag for all these Shakira Twitterson fans, Davina Hanky fans, and how they move. But Ryan, was part of the Four Kings. But how come Ryan is fighting? He fought Davina Hanky, he fought Stank Davis, while those guys have fought nobody. They haven't fought each other. Josh Teofimo fought Lomachenko. He just fought Shakir Twitterson. He's fighting. They need the Latino star. Josh Taylor would have knocked out Spence. Maybe. Tough bet going with Barrios split decision. Low key. That's right. Hit the like. Africans for Ryan and Frank Bay. Exactly. I'm all inclusive. But we have to call a spade, We have to call it for what it is. Where would you go if you were going somewhere where they just kind of told you cookie cutter bullshit nonsense? Oh, Shakir Twitter says the sweet science man. He the best man. Nah. We're keeping it real, man. Ryan Garcia is the punching bag, but Mario Barrios picked Ryan Garcia. He picked him because he's the most money. That's just the end and short of it. Mario Barrios is the one that picked Ryan Garcia. He's the champion. He could have fought anybody. Nobody in mainstream is calling for Shakir. That's what I've been saying, Earl. Hit the like. I've been saying that. Look, man, they're pacifying these guys. They want to sell sneakers. They want to come out with rappers. They're trying to push that whole hip hop kind of stay relevant, in kind of those circles with the sports entertainment. But this is still boxing, The biggest fan base is the Latino fan base. And that's why they need Ryan. That's why they're calling out Ryan, because they know they want that fan base. Ryan is the last hope for American boxing. Well, he for Mexican American Latino boxing, he is. You just gotta call it. There's only one type of people that are hyping, that are hating on Ryan Garcia. It really is. If you really look at it, black privilege. They don't fight each other. See, this is why I read the chat. Not many people actually go and interact with their chat because they're afraid of interacting, because they either don't want to hurt the feelings and lose people, or they don't want to get called out. But look, yeah, no, I agree. Look, man, this is why we're here, right? Because you have a voice just like I have a voice. Ryan doesn't need him. He does, but John Blaze, I think I've talked about this with you. I believe he wants their approval. It's just like in the NBA. I guess they had the All-Star. It was America versus the world. And really what it is, it's like there's too many white boys that are dominating. There's too many other ethnicities that are dominating the NBA. So let's try to prop up the Americans. We need to sell more sneakers for the people, by the people. Exactly. You won't go many places where, if they're, white, black, African American, whatever the channel is mostly centered around, they won't let other people on. But yeah, African Americans, everybody from Frank Bay, Filipinos, Boxing Magic. Salute, brother. I honestly want Barrios to win this fight. I get it, man. He's the real Aztec warrior. That's how they're putting it. Ryan is the pretty boy conquistador. Mario Barrios is like the Aztec warrior. So they're kind of really upping up the ante with this whole, Mexican showdown, Latino race. Because within the Latino or Mexican race, you got your coconuts, you got your pochos, the slang that we use to disrespect each other. Free smoke, anybody can get it. Exactly. That's what Frank Bay is, man. It's free smoke. I want to hear from everybody. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. And we're talking boxing. You won't see many people interact with everybody, even the haters. Alex Rocha. Yeah. It looks like Barboza is coming back. Barboza and Anthony Sims just got announced. Ryan has just been a disappointment. I get it. Yes, the whole, and that was kind of the rift between De La Hoya, right? Is De La Hoya didn't want him to sell his ass to Stanky Davis. Stanky Davis he wasn't doing shit. They needed Ryan Garcia. They needed to get that win for the Latino fan base to fuck with them, they needed that fan base because he wasn't doing spectacular, he was fighting I don't know. He wasn't really doing much. But once he beat Ryan Garcia, then and they sold a lot of pay-per-views, then it was like, oh, he's a superstar. ESPN never showcased Ryan. You know what, Ryan, and that's the thing. Ryan doesn't need them. That's one thing I think he never really understood. Oscar rarely is wrong. Well, you know, Oscar's taking a beating in the media, right? He's taking a beating right now. He's going out with Virgil. But look, man, you gotta give Oscar De La Hoya his credit. I believe he knows boxing. I will be dropping the link. Hit the like. Lord Chilaquiles, I'm taking that back. Boxing will never leave you. Ryan doesn't understand what he is and who he is. That's what I believe. You know, he doesn't need to pander. He doesn't need to cater. He doesn't need to fuck with Shakir Twitterson. He needs to win. That's what he needs to do. Ryan is a disappointment. Marcos Verde, Emilio Garcia, Uriete, or the future. Yep. Big. There's still big boxing, man. Ryan versus Tank doing 1.2 million is crazy. And neither one did it again. Virgil's managers brainwashing them. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money. You know, we can hate, we can say who's right, who's wrong, but you know who wins in the end? Whoever gets paid, and that's the reality. Virgil wants to bank. I don't know what De La Hoya's intentions are. Is he's trying to protect Virgil? But we're gonna find out. It looks like this Friday. Hit the like button. Exactly, Blaze. Pound for pound, hit the like. I will be dropping the link. We want to cook on Ryan Garcia. Is this his last chance? Can he come back for this? I don't think he can. I think this is Ryan Garcia's last opportunity at glory, at any type of boxing respect. But let me tell you something about this, and this is why I want to cook. I'm telling you guys now, if Ryan Garcia wins, he's still not going to get any respect. He'll probably get more hate. He was gifted. He's still a cheat. There's nothing he will ever do to erase what people already feel. If he's racist to you, then he's racist. You know, it's never gonna change. Ryan ain't focused enough for championship boxing. Well, Blaze, what are you gonna say if he does win? That's what I want to know. Blaze, pound for pound, what are you gonna say if Ryan wins? And that's what I'm saying. Is he still a cheat? Is he still doesn't deserve a chance? You know, it was Mario Barrios that picked him. And what did Mario Barrios do to deserve this? Oh, Andy Ruiz, there's rumors that he's fucking with Zuffa. Your boy Torres Valencia Guidon going at it next week. I will have to look into that. But yes, Torres. I know Richard Torres is taking on Frank Sanchez. Blaze says I'm going to say he beat Barrios, who is not that good. See, there you go. And he cheated. See, you're not gonna let go of your preconceived perceptions, and that's okay. You're a fan, just like I'm a fan, and you're allowed to say, think, and feel. But you know, it works both ways. You know, I'm a critic of Snackford, i.e., Bud Crawford. He's allegedly juicing. You know, he had a weak resume. I don't think he's all-time great. So, you know, we're always gonna agree to disagree. John Blaze says if he wins, he's a champion and you can't take that away. Exactly. In the history, Ryan Garcia will forever be a champion. And you can't take it away. It's like a diploma, right? Even if you got all D's, you still pass, right? Or all D's and C's. Nobody can ever take that diploma away from you. And no matter what you do, right? A degree or you go to a trade school, nobody can ever take that away from you. If Ryan wins, then I hope he becomes a real solid champ. You know what? Ryan is gonna milk it. He's gonna want more money. Maybe he doesn't fight for the rest of the year. Blaze is a crip. I don't know who people are, but he has boxing. He wants to talk boxing. This is what we're here for. Let's get it. Brian don't take boxing seriously. He takes it seriously enough. He beat the shit out of Davina Hanky, but on Snack is, yeah. I mean, look, man, Robert Garcia's fighter's on Snack. I say it all the time, but we just call it out. But on Snack is but he never defended. But has never had a split decision. Well, you sound like a Bud Crawford fanboy, but that's okay. Like I said, that's what we're here to do, man. What I'm saying is who you choose to give credit to, right? In the sport of boxing, every fighter can be nitpicked. So, like I said, what did Mario Barrios do to deserve what he got? Somebody tell me, what did Mario Barrios deserve? He got a gift. He got an email belt, right? Who did Mario Barrios beat for that belt? Blaze still crying over Ryan owning Haney. Are you a Blaze? Are you a Haney fanboy? Please tell me you're not. I think we've spoken before. You sound solid. I'm gonna drop the link. Don't worry, I will drop the link because I want the pushback. I want someone to tell me that I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stating facts. Okay, fair is fair. I get you. But again, I can be a critic. That's what this mic and this channel, I can be a critic. No matter how right you are, you can always nitpick facts. They're always crying in their channels, Frankie. Yeah. No, I mean, but that's why we can do our own thing. Bud a thief, pay your debts. That's a fact. Bud never defended undisputed, and I think that's weak. Richard Torres, a step-up fight. Finally, yeah, it's a big step-up fight. Frank Sanchez is no slouch. I'm gonna tell you that. They black and duck the smoke when they want to come here, but they can't block. Yeah, I don't block anybody, man. Nobody gets blocked here unless you say some foul things about women or children, you know. But as a man, I can take whatever you say. The only thing I will respect is the YouTube guidelines. So no racial slurs, nothing way out there. You can be slick and funny with it. Haney is all right. Yeah, I mean, but do you like to see him fight? Barrios too is easy. Raza, Frankie. Okay, we're getting packed up in here. Frank Sanchez is a safe bet. I'm more excited for Durote. Yeah, but you know what we got to see what Richard Hitchison brings. What happened to Tio's power? I don't know. We never hyped up Tio. We never hyped up Tio like that. When the hell did we hype up Tio like that? Look, there's a reason Shakira was a freaking a favorite. Hit the like, man. Hit the like. Frank said, okay, Xander's the A side versus B side boots. They hate that fact. Rolly made Ryan cry. Look, man, that's what I look. Ryan gets criticized as much as the next person. That's a crazy thing. But Blaze, this is my point to you. That Ryan makes people cry though. They really get in their feelings for Ryan. See, I could sit and Ryan look at the antics and laugh at it. I understand it for what it is. He's selling the fight. He's a goofball. He's getting undeserving chances. I can acknowledge that. But you know what I don't see is people calling out Davina Hanke, being trash, being boring, jab and grab, running. Shakira Twitterson calling out Connor Ben, Davina Hanke and Shakira Twitterson not fighting. Bud Snackford, going up to 168, getting muscle at 36, not tired. We got to call out everything. That's the difference. We have to call out everything and everybody. Nobody is safe in these spaces. If we're talking boxing, we talk about everybody and everything. Blaze, your boy Ennis will be undisputed. Okay. And the new Oscar the Migraine. He's going to have to catch that boy, especially if he hits him hard. Keyshawn's scared of Tito Mercado. Yeah, Keyshawn is whack, man. He's very lame. He's doing these skits, calling out. Look, man, those guys are not going to fight. I don't know. Davina Hanke calling out Xander's fake news. Funny, he making fun of Devin, which is fine, but he avoiding his smoke from Tito. Look, man, it's all smoke and mirrors. I've said it before, and Ryan can't beat any of them. He had to cheat to whip Devin. Nah, man, if you think Osterin was the reason he won, then you're just making excuses. Everyone is scared of Tito. Tito has holes. I ain't gonna lie. But we got to wait and see, man. I mean, it looks like they're moving him slow. He should be fighting again. This is where y'all hiding at. We game all night. Hit the like. Nah, man, nobody hides here. We bring you what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? We come with the real boxing talk. There's no favorites here. There's no glazing here. I don't glaze anybody. There's no glazing of Ryan. There's no glazing of Canelo. There's no glazing of Shakira. Everybody gets the smoke at Frank Bay. If you're in a ring, if you're boxing, if you're talking, you're getting the smoke. I don't make it a secret that I don't care for Shakira Twitterson's boarding style. I think Davina Hanke's awful. You know what? It is true, though. We talk about these guys a lot. I ain't going to lie. But, Ryan's the only one stepping up to fight him. Let me ask you guys something. Is Ryan the only one willing to step up? Why haven't Shakira Twitterson, Davina Hanke, and Stank Davis, and Keyshawn, why have none of these guys fought? Blaze, can you answer me that? Why is Ryan and Tio the only one that's kind of fighting out of all these guys? I want to ask you that. Can you answer me objectively and fairly? Hit the like, hit the like. Don't be a hater. Why have I mean think about all those names, man. And Richard Hitchison. Throw it in. Why is Ryan and T the only one? Yeah, why? Well, no, there's a reason they're being picked and being paid big money. But you got these guys, Stank, Keisha, Twitterson, Davina Hankey, Richard Hitchens, all these guys not fighting. Not fighting. All the teeny boppers gonna buy this fight. You know what? That you know, I'm not hearing anything about ticket sales. It's Mexican versus Mexican. You know, I mean, is Ryan a Mexican? Is he really Mexican? You know, so many people on social media say that he's not. Is Ryan Mexican for you guys? Is he Mexican enough to sell? He has a last name Garcia, and yeah, it looks like he's being trained by his dad. Sup, El Cuco, what's up, baby? Blacks don't fight blacks. Look, man, I'm not gonna say it, but it doesn't. You know, nobody's willing to answer that. Yeah, look at the names that I dropped. None of these guys have fought. They've not fought each other at all. Like, how many fights could you make? And don't tell me, well, you know, all the excuses that they make. There's a reason they're not fighting. There's a motherfucking reason. They prefer to beat up on the Brown brothers. Ain't no brothers. Ain't no brotherhood. What do you mean? Nah. There's a reason. There's a reason. Barely Frank and All-By fight. Yeah, they're lower level. They've already been exploited. There's a reason. There's a reason they call out Ryan and Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. It's gonna make the sales. You know, but if we're talking real boxing, you claim to be a boxing fan, then you should call it out. And if you're not calling it out, then I have to think that you're biased. But that took 5 years. We game all night. That took 5 years. Look, man, I'm just saying, because these guys clout chase and they go around. We just want to. You're definitely biased. Yeah. No, see, I respect that you can say that, because of course, as Frank Bay biased, yeah, I have a little bit of bias. I don't like Shakir. I want to see blood and guts. I thought the Zuffa card was entertaining. I want to, you know, I'm biased against boring fighters, and I'm gonna tell you. So I do have biases like anybody else. You know, we've seen it's gonna be Mexico versus the world in September when Canelo returns. So, you know, it's nothing new with the racial divides and pitting race versus race. I'm for it. We could talk about it. You know, it makes for a good conversation. But, you know, I just really don't think you hear much of it. Because I listen to, I know you, I know a lot of you are familiar. Boxing is live right now. Your fighters just need to win. Frank's an open book. Yeah, man. That's right. BDA, salute BDA. Just did a show yesterday. He'll be cooking. An open book, but do you want to look? How about that? You know, it's a picture book, BDA. You might see Frank doing some what's that called? The Kama Sutra. That's the book I'm on, BDA. Frank is with the Kama Sutra. And so for you, if you guys don't know what the Kama Sutra is, then you need to step your game up. Step your bedroom game up. You hear me? Oh man, pause no Diddy. What you talking about? I ain't talking about with dudes, brother. I'm talking about with the, you know, the female. That's what it shows. How. Look, man, I'm gonna just say, if you don't know, then you're severely lacking. But Frank Bay, that's the books that Frank Bay reads daily and practice. Right? If you're not practicing, then what are you doing? And I don't mean solo dolo like some of y'all. No, I'm just playing. Back to boxing. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm here for. I want the pushback. See, I don't think a lot of people they're ready for it. They just want their streams or their chat to be gospel. You know, they want what they say to be above everything else. So we are dropping the link. Is Ryan Garcia, will you give him respect if he wins? Do we write him off if he loses? What are the fans saying? Will it be a big fight? How will the pay-per-view do? What do you guys think? Are you willing to say Ryan Garcia, if he wins, did Deserve have anything to do with it? And again, what did Mario Barrios do to deserve anything? And why do we even talk about Deserve? Who deserves anything? When have you ever gone to the store and said, "Hey, I deserve this"? Have you ever gone up to a woman and said, "Hey, I deserve that. I deserve that thing. I deserve to hit it." You ever been on a date and said, "Hey, girl, you know what? I bought you this dinner. I bought you that drink. I think I deserve to smash." Frank, who do you have, Gary or Andy? Gary or Andy? Oh, I'm gonna go with I think Gary Russell will have a highlight reel knockout. I think Andy is tough. I mean, he's athletic, he's strong, but there are some severe holes in his game. And but you know what? It depends on what Gary Russell will show up. He looked lackluster against Adi Puello. He looked a little saucy, as the homie Sober said. Allegedly he went like he threw 1,000 punches. Are you talking about Andy Cruz? I think the rumor is he's gonna get another title shot right off the back against Art Bell something, a 6 foot 135er, or is it 130? Because he was talking about going down. Look, man, Andy Cruz is still the real deal. Murataya is calling out Shakir Twitterson. Frank, what are your thoughts on Jose Resendiz fighting Jermell Charlo? I thought he should have fought Hamel Munguia. That'd have been a better action fight. But Jamal, it's with PBC. Resendiz is beholden to PBC. He fights for them. They gave him the opportunity. He was supposed to lose to Caleb Plant. It was supposed to be Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant. That was what they were trying to set up. Resendiz ruined the apple cart. So, it looked like some shenanigans, if you ask me. But Resendiz, man, if he handles that business, then man, we gotta give him his props. But I don't like that he's being forced to fight the Jamal. I don't understand how he just doesn't have his choice of fighters that he can fight. Frank Martin will knock out Albright. I believe he will be the favorite. Munguia is a disappointment, yes or no? It's a disappointment if you expected the world from him. I mean, Munguia was what he was, an action fighter. We can't be mad at guys who give you that you want to watch. I knew something. Okay. BDA, is that in the thumbnail? That's supposed to be you next to the. Yeah, I wish if I was built like that. I'm built like your typical, white. No, I'm not gonna say the wife beater wearing, Latino dude. I got a little beer gut. I wish it was. I used to look like that. How about that? But yeah, I made my own arcade game. Charlo doesn't deserve it. That's what I'm saying, man. These guys act like that anybody with the belt deserved it. Fundora, he has the belt, right? But he got it kind of luck of the draw because Keith Thurman fell out and he was thrown in against Timmy Zoo. Ain't no deserve. What does deserve have to do with anything? Deserve got nothing to do with nothing, man. I deserve, a supermodel wife in the mansion, and I deserve to be a boxer and have all the titles. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they deserve something. My dad told me early on in life that you don't deserve. I told you guys this before, my parents told me, you know what? You think you deserve, you don't get shit. How about that? You don't deserve anything just because we have it. You got to earn it. Charlo needs a tune-up. You know what? They'll find a way, man. PBC has a funny way of screwing over fighters. I dropped the link. Hit the like. You know what I'm saying? Andy going to Zuffa. Yeah, Tiafimo was there. Tiafimo was at the fight. So Zuffa, man, they had a good card. I ain't going to lie. They had a good card. It was a very good card. 3 fights, 3 knockouts. Right? So this is the undercard. Premiere on the undercard, Frank Sanchez, Torres, that should be okay. But the rest is kind of, Yoneli Hernandez, the middleweight, Terrell Gasha, that guy's washed. He's been around and back, man. Elijah Garcia, he's been beat. Kevin Newman, very lackluster, I got to say. Zuffa got some killers. No, these guys have been around the block. They just put on entertaining matches so far. So far. Oh yeah, Arnold Barboza versus Keith Sim. Arnold Barboza, look, man, he's not your typical Mexican fighter. He's kind of backfootish, and Kenneth Sims, he's very much a backfoot bitch. Who did Kenneth Sims beat or lose to? Zuffa got some killer. Okay, Charlo winning a belt coming out of rehab would be crazy. Well, look, man, if you have the connection, then that's how it goes. Barboza should have punched Tio in the face with his lead hand. Barboza's always been a tentative guy, man. Barboza's like, look, man, Barboza's like the Mexican backup, right? He's not the Tom Brady of the Mexicans, you know. He's like the backup. He's the guy you bring in when the superstar's done. He's not bad, but he's not, you know, highly entertaining. Hernandez versus Gausha. Gausha's been, you know, he's a name. I mean, he Tim Tszyu beat him, didn't he? Yeah. Barboza, Mexican with the sweet signs, very underrated. I agree, man. I mean, he got some decent wins, but I didn't like how he fought Tio. It was very lackluster. I just didn't like it. I thought he should have been more aggressive. Y'all throw Barboza. No, it's the manner. See, that's what you're saying. It's the manner in which you win or lose. You know, if you go out on your shield, you go out in a hail of fire and gunshots, then we bring you back. You know. Yeah, Barboza fighting Sims, exactly. We bring you back, you know, but styles make points, man. Look, man, if you're in a dud in the bedroom, right? Do you expect the girl to bring you back? No, when you're a dud, you're dud. You just gotta go do your bagels, you know, reread your Kama Sutra and come back and ask if you can get a second chance, you know? But ain't no deserve in this shit. We gotta stop with this, man. You don't deserve shit. How about that? Tio was running all night. He was on the back foot, but we know that's Teofimo. We know what Teofimo brings, and that's why a lot of people weren't too happy for weren't too excited for the Shakira Twitterson fight. King Bucho, thank you. Hit the like. We'll see if we take it. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, if he beats another back foot guy, then we may bring him back, but it's slowly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like you cheat on your girl. She brings you back in slow. You know, you gotta kind of play your cards right. You gotta be on your best behavior. But no. Overall, man. Overall, what determines if we want to see you again is like Nick Ball, right? He got knocked out brutally, but you want to see him again. You don't throw him away. You say, hey man, he went out in a hail of gun, you know, in a hellfire fight. You know, if you go out in a firefight, if you go out on your shield, people want to bring you back. You know, that's just the nature of the beast, man. But if you go around pussyfooting, tiptoeing, what's gonna make me want to see you again? You understand what I'm saying? It matters. Style matters, man. Style points. Tio was getting punched in the face all night because he keeps his lead hand down. Peterson, Earl Stevens. Hold on. Let me make sure it's you. No disrespect. Just gotta make sure you know people like to play games. What up?
That's me, bro.
Yeah, man. Long time no see. What's up?
What's cracking, bro?
You know, man, just talking about this Ryan Garcia mess.
Now it's gonna be a good fight, bro.
You believe so?
Well, I tell you the truth, bro. I can't really tell you, bro, because I haven't really seen that much of fucking Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't see against Manny Pacquiao?
Not really, bro.
Nah, damn. Where you been, man?
I don't give a fuck about that fight, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking I'm looking for top motherfuckers. I just know he gets beat up and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and he loses and shit, and then fucking the one thing a lot of people don't talk about is fucking his weight drain clause against fucking Tank, bro.
Yeah, no, say that again.
Yeah, people don't talk about that shit. Not even that, bro. Fucking people don't talk about Regis Prograis talked about a weight drain clause, well, a rehydration clause against Haney and shit. Nobody even talks about that shit.
Wait, say that again.
When Regis Prograis fought Haney, he had a rehydration clause.
Okay, yeah, I think I did hear him about that. And he mentioned how Haney blew up way over the California Athletic Commission weight limit. I guess they had some kind of thing in there that he blows up in weight. But
No,
yeah,
well, no, but Regis Progress said on the interview, he said there was a contracted weight that he couldn't go over and shit, and he signed it. That's
what?
what Regis Progress said. He said on the Boxing Boys.
And he was how does he get the how does he get he was the champion, so why would he even sign some bullshit like that?
I don't know, bro, for the money and shit.
I mean, I
For
guess
whatever money he made and shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know, but nobody talks about that shit. But that's what he said, you know?
no, we're talking about it. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, that's what he said and shit. And
Mario,
as far as Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, I mean, to me it's a win-win, dog. I mean, whatever's happens, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing about Ryan Garcia, bro, I can't fuck with somebody who's not really disciplined like that and shit. You
yeah, man.
know?
It's hard. No, it is. It's hard to get behind him when he just. But do you think it's because that he's just a goofball, or you think it? What do you think it is?
I think he has too many avenues to make money.
But do you
He's a,
think he's good? Do you think he's skilled?
he's gifted.
Okay,
He,
that's a bit. I like that. He's gifted.
yeah, he's gifted and he's skilled to a point to make it in the pros and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like he needs to work on the jab and shit. My biggest thing right now is like all this fucking praise going towards fucking Shakur for winning with the jab and shit. Like he fucking like, like he's Sugar Ray Robinson, bro, or fucking you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like this motherfucker won with a jab, bro. Like okay, whatever's.
Okay, and here's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna push back on you because I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
They don't, I don't think we're being biased or haters, but isn't that what you're supposed to do?
As far as what?
You said he won with just a jab, and I'm saying what I hear. 'Cause I agree with you, but they'll say, well, isn't that what he's supposed to do? Make
Yeah.
you should have did better.
No, I hear you. That's what the mainstream says and shit. But as far as the
Exactly.
Mexican fans, you want to see somebody whoop some ass, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You,
No, you fuck yeah.
you want to see somebody fucking kick somebody's ass. That's what we pay for and shit. Nobody else pays for this shit. Nobody hears the plight, you know what I'm saying, of the Mexican fan base that supports, that's keeping boxing alive and shit. Is that you want to watch somebody get their ass whooped and shit. And when you win by points, bro, you're cheating the system and shit. You know, put that shit on Tubi, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, look, man, people want to. You're right. People want to see knockouts, but that's not the sweet science, though.
Man, those fools are lying, bro. All them fools, I called them out years ago, bro. Them dudes that talk about, oh, I'm a boxing fucking scientist. You guys don't know shit. You guys don't know shit about boxing. This
Uh-huh.
and that. All those guys that tell you, look, this is for anybody that's new to the channel, right? All those people that tell you that they're big time boxing fans, you don't know shit about boxing. Watch them fight. Put a video camera, bro. Watch them fight. Watch them watch a fight where it's a fucking pure boxing match, a 12-round fight, and watch them fight a fucking straight slug fight, bro, of a bloodbath. It's in your human nature to be excited when motherfuckers go life and death, bro. These motherfuckers are gaslighting you to thinking that the best thing in boxing, the best thing ever in boxing is to fucking watch a fucking a points decision, bro. It's bullshit. You know, the thing that people want is a fucking fight, bro, and that's just natural shit. Anybody that tells you different, bro, they're lying, bro. They're gaslighting you because either they're black and shit, and because they know that most black fighters fight in that style, so they're trying to protect their fighters, and that's pretty much it, bro. Because that's the only people that do that shit. No normally minded human being will tell you a 12-round boxing match is more exciting than the fucking 12-round fight. So don't ever let nobody tell you different, bro. These guys are fucking the gaslighters.
I hear what you're saying, man. Somebody says, "Wow." BDA said, "I can tell by this conversation that you guys have never been in the lab." Well, BDA, you're a boxing hipster with that comment.
Now, hey, VDA fucking he jabs and runs away from 12-year-olds and shit, from 13-year-olds and shit.
All right, in the gym.
Yeah, he likes to jab fucking teenagers and shit.
And he's that dude that like after you step out of 12-round sparring, like you want to spar, dude, like, and then run jab you and look like a beast.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's the thing right there that the mainstream doesn't tell you, that it takes for the white TVC to fucking talk about that the people that buy the fights,
Yeah.
don't want to see that shit.
Blaze said that the caller seems hurt. Blaze, you can jump on. You're more than welcome to, because I want your opinion, because this is what we do here, man. Nobody gets blocked. It's free smoke. You can say what you want. Like I said, nah, man, he just has an opinion. He's buying the fights. That's what I'm saying. Is that if you're paying for the shit, right, Earl? Like if you're paying for it, is what I said. Have you ever been to a movie and said, "Damn, I like that boring movie. It was boring, but I loved it."
Never.
Have you ever had a friend try to tell you you listen to a song or watch a movie and they tell you that and you were like, "I didn't really care for it. It was kind of boring." They say you just don't get it.
Nah.
No, you never had somebody try to do that?
I mean, boxing is not that. It's not that. It's not science, bro.
We
You know what I'm
game
saying?
on. Yeah, this is what I like though. You want to see blood every fight? Go watch BKFC, dude. Game all night. You're welcome to hop. They're punching each other in the face. What do you think is gonna happen? Like
Yeah.
if boxing or bare knuckle, they're still trying to fuck each other up.
Yeah, these guys are the detriment of the sport. These guys that push that shit. You guys want to watch a real fight? Watch BKFC. Okay, let's go watch BKFC and let's watch boxing die and shit. Let's take your fucking your advice, fucking dumbass.
Blaze says, "Stop buying Shakir fights then. But you pay to hope he loses, huh?"
Nah, he's not even there yet, bro. Because nobody even knows who he is.
You just want to see Blade. Johnny Blaze says you just want to see Rock'em Sock'em. That's
Yeah.
true.
No, what's wrong with Rock'em Sock'em, bro? First of all, bro, the Rock'em Sock'em, they equivalent that shit with the Inside Fight game and shit, which is dying in Black American boxing and shit.
Look, man, I equate it to football, right? If they were playing tag football, would you watch? Would anybody watch tag football?
Who played this? Was Castillo versus Corrales? Was that Rock'em Sock'em, whatever?
Yeah, it was. I mean, if you take it to its bare brass tacks, the meaning, that was Rock'em Sock'em. But to say it wasn't skilled is being a hater. Because
exactly.
I literally I swear, I was on one of these boxing YouTube shows, and was arguing about how Shakir's boring. And then they said these guys literally said that that Castillo Corrales was boring. These guys had the nerve.
I bet you they're black.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Boxing is not going to die because one or two fighters are pure boxers. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. Well,
boxing's been dying, bro. It's been dying since the Mayweather era, bro. Like the only dudes that keep it alive are the Mexican fighters, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Boxing's been on a downward trend. Why are we only getting less than 1,000 views, bro? Nobody talks about boxing in the US, bro. Why? Because they're that mentality right there. Like fucking that bullshit, win by points by bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's the lack of entertainment. People need to be entertained. This is what I've been saying is, you have way more choices now than ever. And someone mentioned bare knuckle. Bare knuckle's getting really popular because that's what they want to see, like split eyes open. Bare knuckle's very
and let me tell you this, bro. Bare knuckle is least skilled than anything you could fucking watch. The best motherfucker in bare knuckle was some dude named Mike Perry, which first of all was a UFC fighter that is whack when it comes with his hands. You know, he's not even good as fuck. He's not even good when it comes to his fucking hands, bro. Putting in work in bare knuckle. So when we talk about like dudes that the reason why bare knuckle is, like you said, bare knuckle is rising because people are wanting to watch somebody get punched in the face. You know, it doesn't take a scientist to figure this out, bro. It's like we're fighting against the gaslighting, bro. This is common sense. It's ridiculous that we have to say this shit. It's the fucking fools that fucking that stay on code and gaslight you to think that anything different than what your fucking instincts tell you and shit. Like, bro, we just want to watch a fight, a good fight.
A good fight. Well, I mean, you're paying to watch two guys duke it out, right? And if you got one guy moving away constantly, is he trying to make a fight?
No, of course not.
No, they're supposed to go at each other. Like, think about if you put what do people like to do? Like when you're a kid, did you ever like to put bugs in a cup or like a, what do you call that when you did science experiments? You know, there's a cup you put things in. Somebody help me, smart like BD or Bucho.
Cup, like a fucking like a test tube and shit.
No, like a cylinder cup. It's like a cup, but it's you could put dyes in it and stuff. Well, anyway, when I was a kid, I used to get all
chemistry
the bugs.
type shit.
Yeah. You put two bugs in there and you try to watch them fight, right? Like you have the worm eat the what, like pincher bugs. Do you know what a pincher bug is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you put them in there and then you watch them attack each other. Like what kid hasn't done that? Like it's like you said, your natural instinct, right?
Yeah, bro. It's
a petri dish.
A petri dish.
Yeah,
Probably has petri dish is a jar, bro.
No, it's like
yeah. I'm saying like for the normal person, nobody has a petri dish, bro. It's an empty.
I did.
I mean, for the normal person, you have an empty fucking mole jar. You know, empty mole jar, empty peanut butter jar.
Yeah, okay, okay. You're smarter than me. I'm like thinking try to petri dish, but yeah, the empty jar cap. Yeah, duh. I made it hella difficult. Damn. Sometimes I feel hella dumb. Sometimes you help. The simple explanation is the best, motherfucker. But yeah, I mean, one of my cousins had a pet python, and we used to go watch him feed. You wanted to go watch him feed the rats to it, right, or the mouses?
Yeah, that's what we're interested in.
Yeah,
you know?
That's just as
dire consequences. You know, we're trying to see somebody. I mean, it's I mean, Dana White said it back in the days, bro. Like, no matter what anybody thinks about Dana White right now, he said it back in the days. He said, no matter where you're at, bro, if you're in a fucking basketball game, a football game, or whatever, when a fight breaks out in the fans, and the fancy, guess what? Everybody's watching the fucking fight, bro.
For sure, man. Everybody stops what they're doing to look and see a fight. It don't matter if it's two kids, grandmas, as long as it's not like a man beating up a woman. But you might watch if it's a woman, beating up a man. You might watch for a little bit, but yeah, that's what people want to see, man. And you want to see who's muy macho, who's the tougher guy.
Exactly.
The whole pity pat, hit and not get hit. I mean, it has its place. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it does have its place. But as far as entertainment value, I think we're seeing that it doesn't.
Nigga, I agree with you. It has its place, right? But it should never be above the rest. It should never be above what boxing, the blood sport, is supposed to be about and shit. The pugilism, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has its place. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, a great fighter that can neutralize a fighter and would not. I won't even agree with you there, bro. Just a great defensive fighter, whatever. If he's forced to fucking win by a fucking decision because he's getting beat up and he pulls it out like that, I give him credit. But if he's doing that from round 1 to round 12, nah, bro, they should never be ranked above the dudes that are trying to win the fight. Because I'll tell you like this, like the homie Rep told me once, bro, and this is funny, right? So he told me, he's like, hey, dog, check it out. Rep told me, like, hey, we're getting a fight, right, in the street. And he tells me, hey, punch me. and I start walking backwards, and he starts walking backwards. How hard is it to punch somebody that's walking? It's fucking hard, bro.
Right. Okay.
Somebody that keeps walking backwards, bro, it's hard to fucking punch them, bro. They're disengaging from the fight. Unless there's a contract, there's like a mental contract where both of you guys are trying to beat each other's ass. The dude that's doing the mental contract to not do that shouldn't, it shouldn't be awarded in boxing, bro, because if you keep doing that shit, you're gonna ruin the sport for everybody. Because nobody wants to see it. Even the fucking the hipsters, the fucking pundits that the first of all, the pundits are being paid to push the shit. The hipsters are being biased, some are being racist. At the end of the day, nobody wants to see that shit, bro.
I'm right. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. And look, man, I mean, look, is this guy Shakir Twitterson? Is he gonna beat everybody? I kind of think he is. And you're gonna call me a hater, but I just think because what you said, man, it's the style. The Davina Hanky hugging all night is hard to beat. That it's just hard to beat, man. But what I always say, man, if you look at Julio Cesar Chavez, you don't think he could have back foot bitched it? He was he was an excellent boxer. He could have danced around most people, but he chose to engage,
It's the easiest thing in the world to do, bro. Like fucking BDA said it, bro. You seen Jake Paul do it against Anthony Joshua.
Yep. No,
I mean, dude, it's the easiest thing in the world to do, bro. The hardest thing in the world to do is to knock out a professional boxer. That's the hardest thing in the world to do, bro.
Well, I remember, man, when I first started boxing, I mean, like really boxing, going to a gym, my first instinct was to run around the ring. Like it just was, and you have to be taught to stand there like that. You have to be taught to like how to plant your feet, how to turn over a punch, because that's your best defense, believe it or not. You actually get fucked up more running. I got knocked down my first time because I kept running too much, so I got caught off balance, But so are you looking forward to Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios? Is it two Mexican warriors, or is it gonna be lackluster?
I'm like whatever's on it, bro.
Are you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it. Maybe not. I don't know about live.
Oh, okay. You're not setting the day aside.
No, I watch boxing to see the best dudes that throw the best putazos, bro. That's what I watch boxing for.
I think they're gonna nug it out. I don't see Ryan. I don't see Mario Barrios running, and he really doesn't back foot it or run. And he he went toe to toe with Stanky Davis, and I don't see Ryan running. So Ryan may be on the back foot a little bit, but eventually I think they're gonna start trading.
Right, because they're well, it depends. Well, I can't really tell about Mario Barrios. I haven't really seen much of him, but he seems to be more of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really have that come forth type style and shit. So
Mario Barrios,
yeah, from what I've seen of him,
yeah, I think he worked with. I want to say he worked with. Is it Andre Ward's former trainer? Can somebody help me? Did Mario Barrios work with Andre Ward's trainer? I know he worked with some guy that was more like a sweet science guy. We game. It's a dance. There's ways to lead, ways to follow. Facts. Emmanuel Stewart said Chavez was an excellent boxer on the back foot. Exactly, he was. If you watch his training, jump rope. He was almost as athletic and fleet of foot as Teofimo. And people think Chavez is like some flat-footed Mexican brawler. That was only when he got older. But it's a dance, and there's a way to lead and follow. Yeah, but you know what people are saying, man, is like, look, man, in reality, right? When you get hit, you want to answer it back. Yes or no? Virgil Hunter, was he in Mario Barrios' corner? I want to say, yeah, he did. Yeah. So you're right, Earl. That's why I noticed he did work with them, because I think earlier Mario Barrios' career, he got a gift against Marinez or something like that.
not like the homie said. There's a way to lead and follow, right? Yeah, there's a way to follow to implement your attack and shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is the dudes that follow to win by points, try to edge out. Like they're not trying to fuck somebody up, bro. They're trying to fucking game the system, and that's the bullshit.
Well, in the boxing, lead and follow, yeah, but I'm not trying to pull a card. And but if you ever been in the ring, because like when I started boxing, I was put in with pros right away to like help them train and warm up, and they never back-footed it. You think about it. If you're that much, if when you're better than somebody, you don't back-foot it. You hunt them. You go to like get them out of there.
Yeah, you meet him in the center of the ring.
Well, no, when usually, like if I fought a guy who wasn't as good and I was better than him, I just stood in front of him. Why would I back foot from a guy I'm better than? And then they usually will back foot it because they're inexperienced, right? I have more experiences, so you just walk a guy like that down, and then just get him out of there.
Yeah, they're not even doing that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like these dudes that they're praising, like these guys have a history of being bigger. They're being bigger. They're not even putting the pressure like that. You know what I'm saying? They're bigger and they're winning by points.
Yeah, that's the whole snack thing. Davina Hanke, right? He's talking about going 154, and he was fighting at 135 at one point in his life, fighting small guys like Jojo Diaz. He was like a 126 pounder.
Well, that's always gonna happen. That's always gonna happen, bro. With snack or without snack, because I remember some fools on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about the body type that's super shredded, the super shredded type body type, they could cut a gang of weight because all that water comes from your muscles. That's why you see dudes like Kelvin Gastelum struggle to make weight. That's why you see even Canelo Alvarez, bro. He's not super shredded like that. Like that's why he's always fighting bigger dudes. The weight shit is always gonna help dudes that had that super shredded body type. Even shredded body types. That's why like fucking the Charlos are always big as fuck compared to the contemporaries.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you see little Charlo look the same size as Bibble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is, bro. So that's just the weight system. Like that's the advantage that that body type is gonna have when it comes to boxing and shit. They're gonna have the size advantage because all that water comes out of the muscles, bro, and they can rehydrate the shit real quick.
Yeah, that body. They usually have like a skinny bone legs with skinny ankles, and smaller wrists. It's like
look at John Jones, bro. He was a light heavyweight. He was big as fuck. Look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder could have made fucking light heavy, bro.
Yeah, because he had like look at his ankles, bro. It's like walking on steel.
Yeah, and he's skinny and shredded and shit. That all that water comes out of the muscles and shit. Like dudes like fucking Canelo, dudes like fucking any like dudes like fucking Zepeda and shit. Like they're not gonna cut all that weight, bro. They're not gonna. It's put like this, bro. The way Shakur fights small dudes and shit like that, you can have Zepeda fighting at fucking 35, bro. At 30 and shit, easily and shit.
Well, look, man. The weight cutting thing, the weight bully. Look, I think you do whatever you do to do whatever you have to do to gain an advantage. I believe in that, right? I'm okay with it. But as fans, we're calling it out. I think there is a such thing as being a weight bully.
Well, nowadays, yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Devin Haney that put in that 36-hour rehydration clause with Top Rank that set the new precedent for boxing. Because before that, I know UFC was doing that, but before that, boxing was 24 hours. They were weighing in the afternoons. There was Devin Haney at Top Rank, Bob Arum, that allowed him to weigh in the mornings. And ever since then, fool's been following that too. I don't know that from what I seen, that was the first time I seen it in boxing. It was Devin Haney doing it at Top Rank. I think it was like the Lomachenko fight, and maybe a couple fights. Could have been a fight before that. I think that 36-hour rehydration clause was uh precedented by David Haney at Top Rank.
No, I'm aware of that. I mean, it's almost like 2 full days, and yeah, you get a significant advantage. Again, I'm okay with it. It's the other fighters that should be they shouldn't go for it. So yeah, I don't have a problem with it, man. But again, man, we're just calling it out. That's all. That's all you could do. Like, is he really the best beating a small ass Lomachenko? Having that, what are you doing? Are you making? Are you smoking a joint?
Me not.
Oh, I'm hearing some.
No, I'm smoking a vape, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell? No, man. I mean, look, you can see Ryan looks dead. Have you seen the way his face looks? It's bad.
No, I didn't even see it.
You guys haven't seen that, man? He looks really bad, dude. And to think that he went down to 135 against Gervonta. No, wait. I mean, he looked. Remember, hit the like, and then hit the link if you want to talk shit. Ryan looks awful, bro. He looks really weight drained. But Ryan's a big guy too, man. He's big.
Yeah, I'm not
shit.
surprised. I'm not surprised because he's also undisciplined and shit. And that's what's happening at 140.
No, this fight is at 147 for Mario Barrios 147 title.
Oh
But
yeah,
he looks. I mean, he looks dead. His face is all sucked in. He's like, I think he has that raspy voice again. He does not look good. I don't know if anybody else has said it, but nobody's really. He looks like a vampire. Yeah, he looks really bad, dude. He's been interviews. His face looks like a zombie sucked in. I guess
and it's still it's on Saturday, right?
It's Salute Fun Truck. Yeah, hit the like, hit the link. It is Saturday. Saturday is a good undercard as well. Dorate and Hitchison. Are you aware of that fight?
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you see? You think Dorate has a chance against a back foot guy like that?
Yeah. I think he has a chance.
He has a chance.
You know, I haven't seen. Well, the thing is, Hitchinson, I don't really watch him like that, bro. You know, and then fucking Duarte, he's good, but
does he have a chance? Because look, man, he's pretty flat-footed Mexican, you know, and we know the talk, right? He's a flat-footed Mexican. Does he have a chance of catching that guy Hitchinson's if Hitchinson's decides to get on his bike?
I mean, well, let's see. You know, let's see what he does.
Shit, man, Duarte have to catch him, especially if he hurts him. He'll have to catch that guy. But I don't think Hitchinson is willing to sit there and trade with Duarte. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody think that this is gonna have an issue? Will this be an issue? Joe Goosen training Mario Barrios, Ryan's ex. This is his ex.
Nah, it's not an issue, bro.
You don't think it's an issue? I mean,
nah, it's not an issue, bro. This motherfucker needs to make his money somehow and shit.
Right.
This motherfucker probably pays like $5,000 in rent and shit for his fucking boxing, boxing studio and shit.
No, you're right. That's a good ass point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta make his money.
Yeah, but as far as having intel, at first I was like, this is stupid. They're just making it. It's like a non-story. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what I mean? It is intel, man. I mean, Joe Goosen tried to act like he didn't do it on purpose. But now I'm thinking, there's no way that Barrios didn't do this on purpose.
I think it was convenient. I think he's on the West Coast and he's looking at top level trainers. I think it was convenient for Mario Barrios. I think fucking yeah. I mean, as far as the people talking about traders and shit, it was Ryan Garcia that first left him, went to fucking Derek James and shit. You know, so all is fair in love and war, baby. So and motherfuckers gotta make their money. So I don't really make nothing of that shit.
Okay, here it is. God damn, he looks terrible. He looks bad. Let's see what he's saying. You see it? You guys see it? Look at his face, dude. Look how bad it looks. You guys see it? See how sucked up he looks?
After you get this fight over,
You know, right now I'm not trying to look too far ahead, but I'm really interested in the Shakur fight.
Look how drained he looks.
It
Is
gets
it just
me
me or
going,
does
you
he
know?
look really drained?
Yeah,
Look at his cheek. Look at that. You guys see my pointer? Look at that cheek line. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is really drained.
Damn. Look at his face right there. I don't know. It's not looking too good, man.
Those are the
And
type
that's
of
at
fights,
147,
You'll see the
dog.
best out of me. So definitely, he's somebody I want to, you know.
No, he hasn't even made weight yet. This is him trying to just keep within range.
147 range, yeah.
Maybe he looks maxing.
That's the thing, bro. Like I'm looking. It's whatever, bro. This motherfucker fucking he's not disciplined, bro. If you don't give a fuck about boxing, if you don't give a fuck about your career, I'm not gonna give a fuck about it more than you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna invest in it and shit. Sure, they're gonna buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said this shit back in the days, bro. Fucking when Rep was talking about Ryan Garcia, I went to his Instagram. This motherfucker was running around in the jiu-jitsu gi, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
And jiu-jitsu gear?
Yeah.
Funny. That's
It's
funny.
like, bro, you're a boxer. Like he's good, bro. Don't. I mean, I don't. You know, he could do some shit, but he's wasted potential. He just lacks the discipline, and it takes these young motherfuckers that have that great potential need somebody to tell them like, hey, bro, you're fucking up, bro. You need to fucking focus on me. These motherfuckers.
It's not a good look that he's getting trained by his dad too, man. I guess that his dad really is.
To me, it's a win-win, bro. Like Mario Barca, if he gets his win, then good on him, bro. Like whatever. The bit, like what's that saying they say is like when fuck, what the fuck is that saying when gift that works hard, the work, whatever. I mean, the fool that works hard is gonna win, bro. The fool that works harder for this fight's gonna win.
Yeah, that's the the three little piggies or something. Is that what you mean? One went to, they were all sleeping or some shit like that.
Nah, bro. It's not even that story, bro. What the fuck?
No, it's
talking
similar.
about?
You're talking about the guy who doesn't work, the guy who plays around, is joking all day, thinking he has it easy, and then the other guy's working his ass off.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, that's the story of the three little pigs, isn't it?
Nah, bro.
Yeah. One built his house out of like straw. One built it out of
Okay.
Yeah, something that they got blew down. The big rap and blew them all down except the piggy that was Barrios is the straw pig. Frankie, I would train Ryan. I really would. I'd have him bouncing on. I'd make him like De La Hoya. He has the tools to. If you ever watch De La Hoya, he was a masterful boxer.
Bro, if I was training Ryan, bro, I would just give him a jab and just stamina train.
Well, he needs to bounce on his toes. If you ever watch De La Hoya fight, man, he could bounce on his toes. It's a specific way of fighting, a style. Not running, but he'd be on his toes and kind of parrying shots and throwing a hook off of it. Beautiful stuff, man. Masterful boxer. But Ryan does have the left hook, man. You think the left hook is going to catch Mario Barrios?
I mean, shit. It can. It probably will, bro. At one point or another, it probably will.
Yeah, I see it happening. Look.
Yeah.
Come on, who doesn't like? Come on, nobody. Why doesn't it? People don't like this guy. Why?
Like I told you, my grievances, right? Like I like.
All white, looking
I
nice.
said it.
NGQ, doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Come on, why don't people like this?
No,
guy?
I'll tell you like this, bro. Him and Inoue had the best left hook in the game.
Facts, right?
That's facts right there. Him and Inoue had the best left hook in the game.
Inoue, and he's fighting Nakatani.
Yup. Both
So
them
are
dudes.
Who's rooting for Ryan? Are you rooting for Ryan, or like earlier you've given up on him? You don't want to put your
I'm not rooting
I
for
don't know.
anybody.
You don't root for anybody?
Nah, not for this fight. I don't give a fuck.
No. You're not rooting for Ryan. I'm rooting for Ryan. I don't. Because I
Okay.
want to see the haters cry. What do you want to see a Davina Hanky rematch?
Yeah, I do. And I think it could win that shit.
What about go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think he could win that shit because I think he'll be motivated for that shit.
Yeah, that's the biggest fight in boxing. But Davina Hanky said he's not fighting Ryan again. He said no to a rematch.
Whoever, if you fight Shakur, either whoever's, wants to taste that. The thing is, I don't trust these black dudes' chins and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Devin Haney's or Shakur's chin against that left hook. So he's got that chance.
Well, he's I mean, say exactly. You know, Earl, you're right. Say what you write about Ryan, but you got a lot of background noise, homie. Look how drained he looks here. But his left hook is always dangerous.
Hey,
He looks mad drained, dude.
sort of a free agent.
You're not with Golden Boy.
I am currently, but after this fight,
He looks tired and drained, man. It's not looking good. Not looking good from that picture. And the way he's talking is kind of drained, kind of tired.
Yeah. Now he's struggling, bro, because he's been partying.
You
That
think he's
dude-
been, damn,
Well, yeah, bro, he's
Don't
got
say
money,
that.
bro.
Don't say that he's partying. Maybe he's just he has
Bro,
trouble keeping
No,
the weight
honest,
off.
nah, bro. Honestly, bro, come on, bro. This personality type with the amount of money, and the followers he has and shit. This motherfucker's been partying. He's been said he likes to drink and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
he's-
that could be it though. Maybe that's what it is, the drinking, because no matter what, man, if you have a drinking problem, you have a drinking problem.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you have a drinking problem, bro, do that shit in your 30s, bro. Don't do that shit in your 20s when you're fucking trying to up and come and be a champion, homie. Like fucking. This is ridiculous. He's banking on his gifts, and it's gonna get him so far. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. I rock with him because he's Mexican and shit, but fucking I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like fucking you gotta put in work, bro. You gotta be disciplined.
In a sport like boxing, yeah, you can't really afford to be undisciplined. You're gonna get your shit rocked.
You need to get your ass whooped.
But come on, man, you guys can't tell me that this shit wasn't funny. This come on, this wasn't entertaining when he was doing this shit. Drinking beers on stage.
And his opponent.
That was pretty funny though. I gotta say, man, that whole buildup was funny. It was entertaining. Ryan crashing out, but all he has to do is land that one punch. They say it was that wasn't beer, it was Ostarine. You guys don't even know Ostarine is. It's not a steroid. It wasn't the Ostarine that helped. I'm gonna say that. Come out to his own song. Oh, bless, highly favored. Well, this is last chance, man. What do you think? Is this his last chance? In your opinion?
Nah, he's always gonna be a big name.
With the loss, you think he's still gonna be a big name? He's
Well,
not gonna
does
get an opportunity like this again.
Well, yeah, he will. I mean, he's not gonna be a big name with the boxing fans, but he's got a big following, bro. He's an influencer, bro. He's always gonna have a big name.
Yeah, but
he could fight. He could fight Jake Paul and make big money. You know what I'm saying? He could fight fucking some other big influencer name, make big money and shit. He works in a different crowd.
I mean, what's crazy is nobody's even talking about Mario Barrios. Have you been anywhere and heard? All we're talking about is Ryan, which is fucked up. But nobody's even talking about the champion. This guy's a champion.
I think I elevated.
No, I know, but I mean, he is a champion, and he's getting no respect.
He doesn't deserve any.
He's a champion, bro, and he's a Mexican champion. How you not gonna give him respect?
He needs to whoop somebody's ass.
Put some respect on his name, bro.
So whoop somebody's ass, bro.
Nah, man. When you go life and death with a 50-year-old little Filipino guy, I don't know. It's hard. You know, I'm starting to see what you're seeing, bro. Like, damn, when you really break it down. But I mean, it's boxing, bro. I think somebody's gonna get their ass whipped. So it should be exciting while it lasts. And Ryan always has that. Oh, this is even worse, man. This is look how he looks here, bro. This is bad. I didn't realize how.
What 47?
44.
You're making 44.
I'll make a whole division called 44. Me and Shakur.
44.
He said he'd do it.
No rehydration. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a huge fight too.
Yeah, and I know he's confident, so let's run it. I just love something about fighting so many people don't think I'm gonna beat. It's like that Devin Haney effect.
Right.
It's like, you really think I'm not gonna beat this?
You're like a 9-1 underdog, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, with Shakur,
Yeah, he doesn't look good, man. Does that look good to you? What do you guys think?
He looks like a ghost.
And this is 147. This is another weight class higher. How is he that big that he can't make 147?
He looks like a Holocaust survivor, bro.
Damn, yeah, no, dude, this is not looking good for Ryan if he's struggling like that. Look at this guy.
Look at this one, just chilling off fat as fuck. that fool just ate some fucking gush or something.
I know, right? Fucking shrinking down. Look at that. Look at his neck. His lens looks skinny. This is man. Oh damn, man.
Nah, I feel you, bro. I mean, the thing with Ryan, bro, it's cool. Yeah, fuck up. But my shit with Ryan is like, yeah, I fucking I believe in his left foot against any black boxer and shit because black boxers don't have a chin. So that left foot is gonna be dangerous. But when you go up against a Mexican, bro, it's like you gotta bring more than that shit. You gotta bring your stamina. You gotta be able to fucking die in the ring, bro. And fucking, I don't know if Ryan has that shit.
He has the. You don't think he has the stones, the grit, that dog in him?
Nah.
Damn.
I don't think he has that shit.
Well, people say he quit against Stank Davis. I mean, he showed it against Haney, right? Beating Haney's ass. I think he did there.
Nah, but I mean, with Stank, he got hit in the body while he was dehydrated. That's a different story. He's never been. I mean, we never seen him pushed. I mean, the most we seen him pushed was Duarte. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, we seen him pushed right there,
right?
And he wanted to fight and shit, but Duarte's a good fighter.
Yeah, he's gonna have his hands full, man. I just don't know if I just can't see Richard Hitchison standing and trading with them. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I think I have it. If you want to win, if all these fucking championships mean that you're gonna fucking backstep and jab for 12 rounds, then you can have the belts. It's all right. You're not the people's championship. You'll never fucking get pay-per-view sales.
Dude, like everything look at his face, man. He looks I mean, he looks sturdy, but you can see how sucked up he is. He's like
what? Hey! What do you mean by that?
There's just something about him.
No, he's an amazing guy.
You sure?
Yeah, great guy. Dude, I saw your thing over there.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, you did? What's up, brother?
How you doing, dude? Bro, all right. I missed you, bro. How you like the suit?
Dude, that's hard.
Just wait, hold on. I want you to be.
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Frank
he
Martin,
should be. Yeah, he should be in the gym and shit.
well, like you said, man, this is his biggest income.
That's what I'm saying. Like his what I'm saying is fucking his fucking video should be him in the gym training and shit, not this hugging up on teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just a weight camp, man. You know, he's just trying to keep that weight off. But he's got to promote.
But put like this: the amount of videos we've seen right now was all the videos of him training this shit. If he puts up that many videos, was all the videos of him training this shit. Like that's the thing. Like that. I mean, it's whatever. It's like, you know, fucking Ryan pisses. That's what he pisses me off with and shit. It's like, bro, you're gifted, bro. You got an opportunity, bro. You're Mexican American. You're gifted. You got the amateur training, and you're blowing it. I mean, because you taking the easy way out. Because all of a sudden, kids your age have an influencer, or you could be an what the fuck is it? What the fuck is an influencer? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can do that shit. You got all these kids watching you, and you getting paid ad bucks, whatever the fuck. Like, all right, you want to go that route? Then go that route. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Like, you're gonna go that route, then that's you, bro.
That's how he makes his money, man. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but listen to Mexican boxing says BDA sounds like a Canadian white, and Frank sounds like a white. I called an FBA. In fact, they say I sound African American. Here's how this Mario. How does he sounds like a skater dude?
It definitely is completely different. I've said it plenty of times. He definitely is a one of a kind. Just like trying to get used to his timing, his rhythm. Of course, like looking back, and if those are rematches, there were things I will do differently, and really just press just like.
And his face looks beat the fuck up. Is that just me, or does his face look beat up as hell?
Bro, that's an Aztec trying to learn English.
Oh shit!
He's got that Nahua accent, bro.
No, but look at his face. It looks beat up to hell though too. He be looking beat up.
That's how he looks, bro.
Like he just took a hella ass whoopings. Frank Martin taking Nair Albright. Yeah, it should be Frank Martin in that one. Barrios has an old school boxer's nose. Yeah, man. What are you doing, brother? In the background.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Drinking some beers, bro.
Oh shit! Sounds like you're like tumbling something.
Oh my bad, bro. I'm drinking some beers, bro. I'm moving the mic too much.
Yeah, it's like really scratchy. Smash those beers though. Yeah, he looks like look at that nose, that face. When he takes the hat off, it's like flat. It's just crazy. It sounds like an FBA. Yeah, that's what I'm cosplaying to get the Latino fan base. Yeah, he sounds like a skater dude, Mario. Oh, okay.
Yo.
Okay. Better. No, it's cool. Well, it doesn't sound too good for Ryan, man. Nobody's giving shit, man. The only reason they're giving him a chance is because nobody really likes Mario Barrios, and Barrios is being highly disrespected. It's a good undercard though, man. I think it's a good undercard. I think the best fight is gonna be Antoine Russell and Hirioka. Do you know who Hirioka is, Earl?
Nah.
Nah, not really. I don't think a lot of people are. They were seeing Ryan look like this, and they were accusing him of steroids. Does he look like he's on steroids? What do you guys think? Is Ryan? Does it look like he's juicing? That's what he's getting accused of. A lot of juice going on.
Nah, he's been looking like that since the amateurs.
Well, they're showing these pictures that he's like super ripped, super juiced, and they're saying he's juicing. It's like they want to.
They want to downplay him, but really his speed has been there since the amateurs. If you watch his amateur fights, he's always had that speed.
Well, they're saying his muscle definition.
I don't mean shit, bro.
If I could pull up the pictures, I would. But
when it comes to, come on, bro, we see Andrew Ruiz be at the muscle definition does not mean shit when it comes to boxing, bro. Any type of combat sport.
But you know how people are.
But they're casuals. They're boxing hipsters. They're gay. They want to see a fucking chiseled guy and shit. They don't know shit when it comes to fucking fight combat sports.
Duarte's looking ripped.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, bro, that really don't mean shit, bro. It just you seen Andy Ruiz beat up Anthony Joshua. Fedor Emelianenko is the best MMA heavyweight of all time and shit. It's like, bro, like you fucking muscle definition doesn't mean shit when it comes to combat sports.
No, I know. Just people use that, but I'm just saying, how does he look so drained? And then they're saying he's on steroids. It kind of doesn't make sense. Like he's either on steroid and he's ripped. Or he's weight drained and he's struggling. Like, I don't think that it's both, that he's on steroids, but then he's looking like he's about to, like a zombie. I mean, unless I'm wrong, unless somebody knows about drug use more.
No, he's looking trained.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying what people are speculating on social media, because he looks ripped in some training videos.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was on some bullshit. You know what I mean? They're all on some bullshit, bro. Like, fucking, like, when it comes to fucking steroids and shit, like, they're all on it, bro. Like, fucking, I don't really waste my time with that shit, because when you got this much money on the line, bro, you're gonna cut every corner to make that much money, bro. They're all on it. From the dude that loses to the dude that wins, they're all on some type of PED, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy, Haney. Look at he was shrinking down to, look at that, down to 135. And now he's at 147 looking. Look at his head.
That is disrespectful, bully. You chubby motherfuckers.
But he's not juicing against this small ass Lomachenko dude. It's just crazy who they'll accuse, and then who gets away with it. That's what I'm saying.
Bro. I mean, the way I look at it is that they're all juicing. Juicing, I really don't give a fuck about that shit. The reality is that they're all juicing. All of them.
I mean, look, I'm gonna say like this: Devin was a kid. It was like 2 years ago, bro, and he was not like 15. Stop it.
Devin was a kid. That's hilarious.
Look at him now. Look at his big ass head. It's obvious. It's obvious to me. Look, man. I'm just saying.
That's fucking funny, dog. Devin was a kid, bro. He's a professional adult boxer in his 20s.
Hit the like. Yeah, Loma beat the brakes off Haney. I believe he did win. I do, and yeah, man, he got robbed of undisputed. He definitely did. I have to agree. But yeah, no, I mean, look, man, they're all on something. I mean, allegedly all on something. But at that level, man, like you said, when you're playing with millions of dollars, and the next fight you could be he was 24, but you act like he was 12 or 15, bro. He's not an amateur, dude. By 24, you're pretty much a grown man. You're not a kid. Just stop it. Fake news.
It's fake news, dog. None of these dudes are kids, bro. These guys are all adults that make more money than you do, homie. So stop protecting these fools, dog.
Yeah, they're paying $30,000 to a trainer because he stretches them out, right? He does yoga with them. So you pay $30K to a personal trainer. Like, we gotta stop with the.
Hey, bro, Devin Haney's a kid, bro. Why you let Lomachenko beat on him like that, bro? You're just a little kid, bro.
He was the better boxer. He just was the better. Haney is not as good. Well, Ryan proved it. He's not as good as they say he is. But I'm gonna have to wrap it up, guys. It is that time. We've been going 90 minutes strong. Stretches them out. Whoa. Come on. We've all had a personal trainer that we worked out with. You know, you pay good money for that. But yeah, man, thank you for the boxing talk. Earl, don't be a stranger. You know, hopefully it's a good fight. So who you picking, Earl?
Me, I'm shit.
You got to make a pick, man.
Me, I'm picking. Let's see. Well, I'll pick Ryan. Fuck it.
Just go with Ryan. Okay. Well, hopefully Ryan doesn't shit the bed. But good undercard. There should be more theatrics coming later. And we'll be back, talk boxing. The press conference is always this week. Maybe there'll be some theatrics and a good undercard, man. But all right, man. Thank you, BDA Mexican Boxing. We game all night. Hit the like.
Salute.
Everybody, Ralph Unreal came through. John Blaze, Mexican Boxing. Casamigos. Earl for dropping by. We game all night. Chilling Distributor. Good show, man. King Bucho. So everybody, Fun Truck, hit the like I said, on your way out. And look, man, it's Ryan's last chance. This is his last chance at Boxing Glory. But if he becomes a champion, Blaze, salute Blaze coming through. Well, Blaze pound for pound, I believe that it is. If Ryan becomes champion, let me ask you guys this. King KO, thank you. If Ryan becomes champion, does he finally get respect? Well, you better already and hit the like. Don't be a hater. Does Ryan Garcia get respect? Or will they still hate? Will he still be a racist cheat, goopball scumbag, the worst in the world? Or if he becomes champion, does he get respect? Look, if he loses, it's over. All right? If he loses, it's over. But I just want to see him win so the haters can cry. That's all. I just want to see the ultimate meltdowns. And if he wins, man, and becomes a champion, is he the next golden boy? Did they got the Oscar de la Hoya reincarnated? And if he wins, do we want to see him face Shakir Twitterson? And Ryan, man, if this ever comes by your desk and someone says, hey, this motherfucker was talking about you, do not bend the knee. Do not sell your ass to Shakir Twitterson at 144. You'd be the man. You would call the shots. They all need you. So don't do these guys any favors. They need you. It's not the other way around. Can't sell without you. Need your name. Du Matador. Thank you, Glaze. So there it is, man. And we're going to get the hell out of here. Frank Bay dropping that, boxing shit on you. Free smoke anytime. All right, we're out.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Frank Bay, talking that boxing biz, say your opinion, but you don't say it. What it is, you know that it's Frank Bay, popping that boxing biz, but you don't mean it. Frank Bay, Frank to the busy bay, that's right, you know that it's Frank Bay. Frank Bay, popping that boxing biz, say your opinion, but you